Hello, this is the second part of my practice of creating a data pipeline extraction. Uh, First, I want to give apologize because in the first video, I made a mistake. Like I had the zoom of the visual code a little tiny. So when I saw the previous record, I noticed that the code it was too small, so it wasn't difficult to see. So for today, I will increase it a little bit, and hopefully this is going to be better. Let's test it in the after the recording how it's going to be. So for now, if you remember a little bit, we had this structure of our project. We had this transformation, and we have our connector transformer. We have this utility, and we have our API client cat, and our client SQL client, and our cat connector. So if I run this, I won't have problems. Let me test it. Python pipeline. .py. Sorry. Py. Working currently and set saving data. Okay, saving data because in our connector we have in our load data method we have this one. Saving data. I don't remember where I am printing that. Client create. Ah, this is in my Postgre connector. That one. Okay. So for now, I will make a little more. I will organize this because I don't like too much. So let me open another Visual Code where I have some reference code from other project, where I am implementing this kind of things. So wait for me. Okay, so how we are going to organize this? First, we have our connectors interfaces here, right? That I'm going to modify a little bit. This is our client interface, our transformer is set apply. I'm very sure that we are not using apply. Oh yeah, we have apply, but we are not going to use it. So first, let's create, because the idea of this project is going to be something reusable. Maybe if we create something cool, we can make it open source. It will be great. So let's create a folder here. And let's call it, uh, let's find a cool name for this, our open source project. Let's call it, I have here ChatGPT. So, let's ask you something. Wait for me. I will do it in another screen. Let's say, uh, actually, you can see it. This is a previous question that I have that I always ask ChatGPT. Hey, I am creating an open source project about data ingestion. Can you give me some funny names for the project? Let's see. Let's see what names can give us. Data Matcher by the White Fuller QE2 Data by Poof, Takodit, Frogfish, Dynamo. I like dogs, so let's use it. Take dogs like in like guy for funny name. Funny names. For example, dog plus dog. Okay, let's see. Data to pop gens tail trail. I like tail trail. News no snag by boxer. Let's see if this word is already take. Yeah, it's already take. It's very strange. So, French flow. Oh, French flow looks. Ah, you know what? Lately is very complicated. Get um, unique names. It's very difficult. Let's say I don't know. I will invent one myself. So I will tell. I will call it. Let's say dream. I don't know. I have data in French. I want to know how to say data in French. Donest. Judy. I must. Let's go to call it in this way. Donest. Donest stream. That's it. If we have problem with some copyright in the future, so doesn't matter. So this is going to be the name of our project. So first we need to move the interfaces there because this is something reusable. Our abstraction or interface should be there. And this was already updated by Visual Code. It's working next. What we need to move. It's supposed that our project will have a lot of clients available for the community ready to use. So we can move our cat client there in our Postgres client there. So we will have, okay, let's create an Python init .py there, and let's create a folder called clients because this is where we have our clients. We create a init.init. And let's create a file called cat client API. Cat cat client .py, and we have another one. It's called Postgres. Postgres. Postgres client .py. That's it. So let's move our code to the place. Example, cat line. Everything that we have there will be moved here. So we need to move some reference. For example, this one. Client connect, the interfaces, context manager, request. Okay, let's move this one to the Postgre because we need this do the same for Postgre client. There, that's it. Now we need to move. We need to bring here that client because we need it in our connector. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I am a little confused. Give me a moment to. Okay, got it. Copilot to the rescue. So let's test this. I was confused about what was the next step. What were the next step? Okay, let's try to run this and it should be continue working. Pipeline .py requests not here. So for at least for now, we need to keep it here. Later we can reorganize all this project correctly. Make requests, make requests, make request. Okay, make requests. Notify. Let's check it. It's because make request is used by this guy or no, the cat API client. That's it. So let's move this make request to a folder of utilities because we need some utilities in our open source project, utils. We'll have here something, a file called helpers.py. We put it here. Later, let's move here requests because we need it here. We need also the types and JSON, I guess. Okay, got it. So, we don't need this, we don't need this, and now we need to import here. Let's move this to the up to the top, and here we are going to move from Dot. I guess I can do it in this way. Put in my request. That's it. No, no, but it's not correct. He wants to do it in a funny way. So we'll do it honest dot utils dot helper dot make request correct. So we have already this one. So let's test it if we have more problems. No, it's working. Yeah. Oh, I haven't created a new branch. So let's create a new branch. Let me remember, search here in another window, git, create another branch with current changes. I always search that. And let's create a branch called, I don't know, re refactor organization. That's it. So let's move everything there. Done as folder added. And let's publish this branch. You don't have permission. Well, why I don't have permission? I am very sure I have permission. Let me open my desktop. Okay. Visualization. Okay, my permission are not sure if this was already published. Let me check my GitHub account to see if the project is there. Yeah, the project is there. So my GitHub desktop account has the correct permission. Now let's continue with this. Now that we have our client, our utility, and our interface here, I am very sure this interface it will be removed later, but I don't know. Okay, for example, let's make some clean here. Let's remove JSON, let's remove any, we are not using nothing of there. We are not using field, we are not using the context manager here. That's it. This is our project. So, but now let's create, rename this one. And I will call it, no, I will leave this one there, pipeline, because this will be the central entry, the main entry for all the execution that I will do. And I will move my cat connector to another place. Yeah, we'll create a folder called cat connector, cat API connector. Yeah, here I will remove all this one. .py later. Let's move my connector there. cat connector. Cat connector. That's fine. Here. Actually, I will call it here connector. Maybe you have cat connector. That's it. And I will move a little bit of import there. What else do you need? Actually, we'll move all this. This function, you need it here. I'm going to remove it later. I need the transformation there. Okay, this is a very cool thing to do. Mm-hmm. Let me check my DNS string, pipeline cat. Okay, my connector. Yeah, here, cat connector. So now I need to use from uh, connector, cat connectors import. Yeah, it should work here. Let's test it. It's working, correct. So, you know what? I don't want to call it a string. Done it? Pipe. I like that name, Donna's pipe. I will change it. Okay, it's working. Donut string is not using cut clients because haven't saved it, haven't saved it, haven't saved it. There. Okay, it's working. Now, what else do I need? Okay, I need to continue working this. I will close all this because I am a little confused about what I have. Cat connector inside arms folder. That's it. No worry. Later I will push that data. Now, what else we need to do here? Okay, I will remove this unused import. Okay, and now you see we have our pipeline have only import the client that we need, the client that the source client, the destination client that we need that need our connector. Later, it will work. This is the configuration that we need. Now, I am very strange why cat connectors is executed. Okay, let's let's try to improve a little bit of this. I don't want to have the transformations in the same place, you know. Actually, yes. Okay. I'll create a folder here, call it cat connectors. And I will move this to this folder. And in order to avoid to have to do this cat connector import, we can add some import in the init folder. You know, example here, I can set from cat connector import cat connector. That's it. And later here, I can just do it in this way. Cat connector, cat connector, import cat connector. Wait, what? That's, yeah, from cat connector. Wait, I'm confused. From cat connector, I have to import here. I need to do it also from cat connector, import cat connector. That's it. This is importing this one. And here, this is importing this one. And here, that's it. It will work in this way. Import cat connector. That's it. It will be a little more organized from the connectors. I want the cat connector. I want the cat connector. And it should work. Yeah, it's working. Now let's continue. Now we have our own folder for our connector. Now let's continue organizing here all the things. Let's create a folder called cat transformation or just transformation because we already are in that folder transformation. And let's move all these transformations there. Let's move some classes that we are using here. The seed in our interface. No, it's to to be honest, I like this way because I feel it's a little more cleaner. From let's bring our transformations there. We have our transformations. Excellent. And get to transformer. And like this is a why I call it this way. Get cat transformer. Let's call it this way. Let's cat API transformer. No, let's get transformer. Get transformers. Get cat API transformer. And I guess I'm using it here. And you know what? This function will move it to transformation because this one is the only one in chart to know which transformation are available. And later we can just import that method here, and that's it. It should work. You should get what transformation do you need, and the only one that know what transformation are available is this folder. So every new transformation need to be registered here. And if you want it, you don't need to call it here. Okay, let's test it if I have a problem. That's it, it's working. Great, we have our cat connector, our transformation. Pipeline is more clean now. And now we are going to do, I don't know what else should we do. We have our pipeline clean. We have our connector just with the code related to the connector. The transformation are here. And our doneness pipe has the interfaces here. Our utility here in our client. That's it. That's very cool, you know. Okay, let's call it good starting point. So from here, we are going to add a few additional things that are very annoying to me that I want to do. For example, in the interface, I have realized in some project that I am doing that sometimes it's very complicated when the project is always changing. Have have this abstract method because in this order of the because a connector not always will follow this order, not always will have this method. So what we can do is just remove this one, and what will happen is this is not an abstract method, and it will just serve like a guide. You know, you can implement it if you want, but it's up to you. You know, that's it. It's the same for this one. If you want it, you can implement it. That's it. Connect yet. With connect, I will say that this is need to be mandatory because every client needs to have a method to connect. That's it. Let's test it. Yeah, it's working. So let's continue. Okay, I only have 1 hour to do this tutorial, you know, and I already have half hour. So let's continue. So right now in our pipeline, we are getting the cat connector. The cat connector here. It has this method extract, transform, load, and has this run. That this is where is all the orchestration, you know, orchestrate, extract, so transform, and is decide what is the order, you know. Maybe if we create an additional step here, here is when it's going to change. So for that reason, the run is the orchestration phase. Okay, transformer. Interesting that I don't need transformer here. Because I am using this one. And the interface transformer is in another place. Got it. So let's do something cool, you know. For example, here to obtain the client, instead of bring the this dive link will do something similar that we did with connectors. Let's create a factory. I call it factory in our .spy. And we'll create a file called client factory. Factory. This this is will expose a method that it will help us to obtain all the client register. So let's try to implement it. Okay, let's get clients, I would say. Get connectors. Get connector client, and we'll receive a name of the connector that you want to get. And here it will return a connector. So in this case, can we use our interface to import? Actually, I need to import the connector client. So let's remove this. We will return a connector client. And from here, we can remove all this, at least for now. So let's create a variable here. It's like our source of truth of all the connector already implementing here, already registering our open source project .NET So let's create connector clients, and this is going to be a dictionary. And that's it. So now we need to import our cat client that is going to be used. Cat client, import cat client. That's it. And now we need to register this. How can we do it? So let's put connector clients, and I will put here cat API client, and that's it. But I will do it I would copy and paste the code that I have here. No. So let's do it with a lambda. Lambda. It's going to do a config. It can receive a config, but this can be optional. So if it's optional, we can do none, or you know what? Here, it doesn't matter. And we are going to do this one. That's it. That's it. Because this is creating a function, anonymous function that will receive a configuration, and that configuration will be passed to the cat client. This is very cool. So in our get connector now, we can check if the name that we are passing are not in our connector. So we'll throw an error. Connector name is not found. And if it's found, it's going to return it. That's it. Actually, I am using Copilot, and like you see, it's very useful. It's understanding what I am trying to do. I don't know how. I know how. Maybe there are another things that. Okay, and that's it. Let's try to add some document what I'm trying to do. This model contains a factory function to create connector clients, and this return a connector client based on the given name. Oh, wow, this is cool, you know, this is cool. I am paying you for this Copilot, and actually, it's cool. Mhm. What I don't like to create documentation from the beginning is because it's very hard later trying to update all this documentation, you know. So I guess I can do it later, but for the small files. And that one, for example, for this one is we are going to change it a lot, so it doesn't make sense to create documentation for now. But for this small file, yes. So how can we use this file, this thing that we are going to use? So in our cat connector, no. Here in our pipeline, instead of import directly our client, now we can import our project Donest, Donest Py client factory, and can we use this method? So let's comment this one. Now I can use my source client and oh wow, I love it. Copilot. So we can get the connector client API cat. We pass the configuration that we need and it should work. Actually, we can test this if I uncomment this line. Error, error, why error? Ah, sorry, because we are going to update that later. That's it, it's working. As you see, it's more clean. It's clean because we are just using that client that was already registered in our connector factory, which is very cool. Now let's do the same, but with Postgres. Okay, let's bring here from Postgres, and actually Copilot is doing everything for me. That's it. And now I can remove this and remove this, and it's going to be little. That's it. It's working. Yeah. Wow. Productivity improved 100%. Got it. You know what? I will install something here. Black formatter. Let's try F. Shift Option F is for format all this one, you know. Actually, I should do it here also. Okay. Why I don't have it automatically? Because I am working on a project right now that for some strange reason they don't like black formatter. So I have it optionally, you know. Okay, let's continue with this. What else can we do? Can you trans which one? The transformation. Now, it will be cool. Oh, the transformation are here, you know. Actually, you know what? Okay, I will say this. Creating client factories. Don't worry. Okay, now the transformation in the previous session, we said that we can apply several transformations from decide which transformation should be applied in which order from this file. But I was thinking that if that is true, in some way, this transformation need to know beforehand what is the expect behavior, what is the expect structure from the previous transformation. And from this, in this context of this pipeline file, it doesn't know which transformation should expect from the order. The context that only know what is the order, what is the order of the transformation and what is the structure should be expect is in this file, because only this file know if I call this transformation, I will get this structure. If I know what is this structure, so I know which transformation I will use. If I did it from this place, it will be a mess because I need to create some beforehand know structure for each transformation. So at least I will remove the transformation from this place. And each connector in here in the orchestration will know which transformation to use. This is the correct way to do it. It's not the correct way, but it's what I think right now it should be done for the same reason. So for that, I will remove the transformation from here. What is going to make that I need to then my interfaces here? Not my interface down, but my cat connector in the wrong phase because I don't know what transformation I will use. So let's go to transform data. And here I can define here the transformation that I'm going to use, because here is where I know what kind of transformation. So, okay, let's just bring this. Now it will work because here I know what are the transform because this is the cat connector and our user is using our library, is creating his own connector and he's going to apply the transformation that he knows in which order. This is the correct way to do it. That's it. The transformation apply here. Now, another thing to do is our connector maybe can receive some configurations. But for now, it's not receiving nothing. So let's keep it simple. So that's it. This is our I thought it will be take me a little more time, but actually it's very cool. So let's try some very real transformation, because um, for now we are only doing dummy transformation. So let's do something cool. Let's extract the data. What data I need to extract? This is for now I am getting briefs. So, but I need to do something with the briefs. So let's examine the API of cat, what we have, the doc API. Okay, but what is the documentation of the cat API? Doc API, API specification. Okay, first let's going to create a image search or breed image. These are all the breeds. The breeds are the name, the image. Okay, it's just fat. What the hell is fat? Okay, so for now we are going to create the breeds. The breeds is giving us some. Let's put a breakpoint here. Okay, I have an error here that I need to fix. Done file init 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 init. Hmm. Okay, I don't know why I cannot use my. Oh, sorry, because I need to do it from this place here. So let's see, what can I do here? I have this. Okay, let's create a dictionary. Dot result. I will breathe. I'm going to return result, and this is going to be results dot date. Excuse me. Going to date read with the value. Sorry. Actually, I can remove this one in order to not repeat the same magic string. This one will going to return a dictionary. Let's test it. Now we have our breeds here. These are all the breeds of all the cats. Tu, 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 tu. We have an array of images, which is cool. This is the cat. Yes. Okay. This is all the breeds. So what else can we do? Let's do two requests, because we are cool. Just images search. Okay, I guess I already have it, but let's see it right now. Let's go into our cat line. Actually, we have a lot of images here, so let's just do two two requests. 5 favorites. That's it. So we need these two results. Let's check it. It's working. No, have two. Hmm, why we don't have favorite? Hmm, let's check this favorite request. Hmm, there's a content. Okay. Can we use another one? Get search. Now, let's make it a little more sense. Okay, boats, maybe boats. I'm using a get, right? Get, yes. I'm not sure why I'm not getting boats, but fats, maybe fats. A new feature. Okay, let's boats. Then make something called boats. Maybe we can have more information. We get information that get boats, boats, boats. You know what? Are you already seeing how easy it is to create this? When you have all these organized in this way, it's very cool. Interesting. I don't know why I'm not getting both. Hmm. No, I will test it in Postman. Boats. Hmm. Favorites. I don't know why I'm not getting. Suppose that it will give me something here. That's not working. paper rights. Okay, I don't know what other endpoint can I use to do test. You know what? Let's leave it in this way. Just one, because this API is in that way. Just breathe. Just breathe, That's it. Now let's create some a bit of information. In the transformation, we are receiving the pre, you know, here from the extraction process. Because remember, we have this wrong Oscar Square method is getting the data, and later we want to transform that data. So let's decide what to do. I will say that I will only need a few things here. So in that case, I will create a transformation. Actually, I want to delete all this transformation. Cat, this transformation. Let's see. Breathe. The, we are going to get only a few property from there. The ID, the name, the origin, and the image. That's it. Okay, so let's call this transformation cat uh, basic info. Transformation. No? And this description will be something like this. Get get a basic breed information. And that's it. After that, version, version is, I don't know if this is version. Actually, I will remove all this information. I don't need it for now. Was just example of the previous session. Here we are going to the basic info. Basic info. That's it. And this information. I don't need this one. I don't need this array because I will apply the transformation directly. Uh, in order to get this information, we need to use the name that was used for register transformation. That's it. It should work. In order to test this, let's go to apply something here. We will call print dot, I don't know, apply transformation, applying basic transformation, basic transformation. Let's test it. Yeah, it's working. Okay. here we are going to apply. I don't remember if my interface. Yeah. Actually, I won't force any method for the transformation because it's so restrictive. We call it get basic info. Get info. So let's go this one. Yeah. So let's get here. So for here, we are going to pass only something raw data dot get breed because it's information that we are going to transform. Result it will be something like I don't know, something like result. So results dot action. I can return this way in order to say some variables. So I will say just breeds is going to do this information. That's it. The breed here, what we are going to do for each, I guess. Okay, this is, let's give some more context. This is going to be a list, no, a dictionary. Dictionary is going to return a list. Dictionary. For each, I guess. I don't know, I don't remember. The for, what the hell? So many languages, data in raw and no, raw data, raw data, raw data. Item. Let's going to print something here. Resolve. We are going to return resolve. Where I am printing information about this. So that I am not printing this anymore. I don't want that. Wrong. Lot data. Not doing actually printing. That's weird. Who is printing Print. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the information I printed. Sorry. Now we are getting the new information. Let's let's do it with the debugging. Sorry, I need to check. Okay, we have the item. Item. What information that we have? We want here the ID. So ID is will be get ID. We want the name. What else we want? We want the temperament because it's important. Temperament. We want the origin. We want Wikipedia. Wiki description. It has description. I don't remember the description. Yeah, it has description. Origin. Origin and some Wikipedia and image. Image. Nah, image. There is a property called image only. That's it. That's the information that we need. And this is going to do append to result, and we are going to get result, and after result, here we see the transform data. We are going to invent another transformation just to get to have an example, you know. Okay, result, and we are going to return result. Results, result. I am writing this results just because I want to put a breakpoint. Yeah, you see, we have our new transformation with only the information that we need. What other transformation can we invent in order to have two, you know, just for the sake of we need two transformation. I don't know. I don't know what other transformation can we do. You know what? Maybe we can. I don't know. Let me think a little bit. What other transformation can we do? Mm, mm, this is complicated. Breed ID. Let's check this breed ID. Maybe 5.3 here. Let's test it. Breed. I use this ID. Fat. Premium feature. Ah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what transformation to invent with breed. Maybe I can. I don't know. Hmm, not sure. Not sure what information should be. I know. Let's do something cool, you know. Let's search between all the cat and let's search what cat are social and intelligent or intelligent. And let's create a new property, you know. Def classif classify, no, mark uh, social cats. Let's do it in this way. You know. So for each one, we are going to search between social and temperament. Oh, Visual Code is so fucking sorry, it's amazing, you know. Uh, I10, let's go to create a social true. Date is social true, actually there. And intelligent. That's it. Now we have something like this. Very cool, you know. So let's uh, basic info, and later we will have basic info. And that cat song we are going to start to send. No, we are getting the basic information after the basic breed info, breed info. After that, we apply another transformation that will classify the social intelligent cat, and that one is going to send to our load method. Breed. Wow, wow, wow. Yep. Actually, it's not raw data, it's breed info. Breed info. So let's run this. Can you have any properties? It's not working, you know. Let's test it. Let's test it. Oh, obviously, because it's not a split, I guess I can use a split. It's not an array, you know. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. This will always false. Because int is just work in array, you know. Let's ask how to split an string on by. I guess it won't work because they have um, empty spaces that we need to remove also. Yeah. Intelligent. Yeah. Remove empty space also. Okay, using Copilot. It's cool. You know why I'm using it? Because I already programming in a lot of uh, languages, so I always forget the syntax of all the languages. And let's do it. Temperament. So temperament list, temperament list. And we can click here, click here. Now it should work. Yeah. Only one? Wow. Hmm. That's not true. I see at least one intelligent. Intelligent with okay. Straight hand. Let's put it to lower. I don't know how to put convert them to lower case also. Okay. Now we should enter. Yay. You know what? Actually, we can do this in more simple, just asking Copilot, but I guess I already have 1 hour in this, so I will cut this transmission, this session. Yeah, 1 hour and a half. It's too much time, so I will do it. I will leave it in this way. So let's just test this that our transformation are okay. And then we will continue in the next section. Yes, it's working. So in summary, we reorganize our project, we apply to transformation, we have added some factory things, and we simplify our pipeline, which is cool. So applying transformation, transformation. So the idea of this project is continually improving, adding more transformation. I will create at least two more connectors from Others API, add transformation, and later maybe we can send the information to one database in my local and maybe S3 bucket. And when we have all these, we will try to use Docker, and later we will try to use Celery to automate out to automatize all these process in Q. And later, maybe we can deploy this to AWS. And all this session is just for learning, okay? So don't expect something professional. I am learning how to do all this. But we are going to use a lot of data tools, you know. So see you in the next session, guys.